First of all, it, of course we want to be healthy. I mean, that's natural, that's good, and we thank God for what health we have. And I thank God for good health. Yes, I'm an insulin-dependent diabetic. Yes, I've got other kinds of physical issues, but I'm grateful for what health I have. Johnny Erickson Tata, who will be here in 3 weeks, speaking at our church. I'm so looking forward to Johnny being here. Over the years, Nancy and I have developed a great relationship with her and been with her and her husband Ken, who will be here also in their home in California. And here's this woman who, when she was 18, had the diving accident and broke her neck, and quadriplegic, and yet finds a happiness and delight in God she is convinced that is far greater than what she would have experienced in life had she not had that accident. And on a smaller level with me, God has brought great joy into my life through my disease. How is that possible? Well, I took a lot of things for granted, including my health. Now, I thank God numbers of times a day, and I have a greater dependence on Him. I have high blood sugars, I have low blood sugars, and every time I take a blood test, I'm reminded of my need for God, my dependence on Him. My body doesn't work right. I don't know when the last time was that you thank God for a pancreas that works by producing insulin. It's probably not like on my thankful, Ann Voskamp's book, 1,000 Gifts. Probably pancreas isn't on most people's list. But that's a great thing to be thankful for. And I have found that God has used this disease, this disorder in my life. And when people, while it's great to be thankful for our health, don't make your happiness, your joy, your delight in life dependent upon something that can be lost, as health can be lost. And all of us, unless we die at our peaks in an accident, our health will diminish over time. That's the very nature of things. And you've never seen a 120-year-old faith healer. It happens to everybody. Okay, so this is what happens. Well, what we need to do is to say, look, we're in good company. The Apostle Paul had a disorder, a disease, a serious problem, which he called a thorn in the flesh. And it's right there in 2 Corinthians 12. And he asked God 3 times to remove this from him. Lord, heal me. The Apostle Paul asks for healing. And God says, no, not going to heal you, because my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. I have a purpose in this disorder in your life. Part of it with Paul was that he would not be conceited because of different things that and there is something very humbling about physical problems. Wow. And I think we all realize that. And so I would just say, find your happiness in Christ, be grateful for what health you have, and realize that one day every single one of us who know Jesus will be healed in the resurrection. Don't believe health and wealth gospel, that God is going to make everybody healthy and wealthy in this life. By all means, pray for healing. I'm all for it. I've seen God do wonderful miracles of healing in people's lives. Ask Him for healing. Ask Him to help you feel better. I'm not minimizing that. But if He says no and you still don't feel good, trust Him and depend upon Him and look to Him for a transcendent happiness in Christ.